La, 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 fuck you. Just three dudes chilling in a room. Just three dudes chilling in a room. The brown bag boys, the brown bag boys. Just three dudes chilling in a room. Just three dudes chilling in a room. Just three dudes chilling in a room. The brown bag boys, the brown bag boys. Just three dudes chilling in a room.
I barely remember what I was saying.
I throw softballs all day.
Like gay softballs?
Yeah. I'd be throwing softballs. I'd be
Like
giving.
that guy's cute. I was having the conversation with Bree the other day about how gay I was, and she made it kind of like interesting, like examining it, because I've always thought the signifier was if I was like on a couch with a naked man, would I reach over or like would I feel compelled to touch him?
Would you get that urge?
Yeah, because if I'm on a couch next to a naked girl and like, you know, we're sexually compatible, I'm
And
like,
she's drunk and she's passed out.
yeah, and she's asleep, clearly incoherent. Like I can barely help myself.
Yeah.
You get
No.
the cream of the crop in
But
front of you.
let's say completely conscious, completely safe, adult female, adult strong word, but she's sitting there. I will feel the urge in the bottom of my nutsack. Like I will
yeah.
want to touch her skin, whether
Your
I do or
hips
not.
start
probably
going like
won't.
this without you even thinking about
Yeah,
it.
my dick will like I'll clench my butt cheeks to like throb my dick a little bit,
You're a
whether I want to or
disgusting
not.
male. Of
You
course,
can't
yeah.
not.
I'm a horny, testosterone-filled monkey.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, I don't want to do that to a guy. If there was a guy sitting next to me on the couch, I probably wouldn't want to touch him.
Are
But
you
then
sure though? Have you been in a situation like?
That's what I started thinking about.
you
If
wanna
I can get
be
him
in
to
this
leave. Like I
situation?
can.
I
This comes off
started-
easy.
I started like imagining the most attractive man that I could, and I was like,
Who is it?
damn, that's actually really good. It's like a fake dude, you know what I mean?
Well-
but like a fucking Adonis, just
Who's-
like
who's the top
chiseled,
of your
nice
top?
hard abs, but like a beautiful like mixed face, top of the top,
Mixed face.
like a mixed guy. Like that's
Yeah.
the probably
Is he
I can see
bald?
myself
Like
100%
bald or like buzz cut or like not bald,
Yeah.
buzz cut?
No,
or like
he'd be like a little bit
he
more
got, like,
feminine,
some
like a Jaden Smith,
cornrows.
like a Jaden Smith,
We're
but like
talking
in the face like a 10.
macchiato color or like.
Yeah,
does
like
he
a
have
nice
like
caramel.
bleach
Yeah.
blonde hair?
Bleach blonde, like
Like-
a Frank Ocean maybe. Like Frank Ocean's like he's like an 8 in my world, but if he was like a 10, you know what I mean?
So
maybe
Frank
even
Ocean, if he was a 10.
maybe even a Brad Pitt in Achilles, if you guys have seen that movie.
Was
Brad-
he
Or no,
spray tan?
Troy. That's what it's called. He plays Achilles in Troy.
Oh yeah, in Troy, I know. Yeah, Brad Pitt.
Is that the
in
one with the
Troy.
horse?
Be up there.
Yeah, there is
The
a horse.
Trojan horse?
Yeah, a Trojan horse.
Yeah.
A Trojan condom. Horse. A Trojan horse condom.
Yeah. That's probably big.
Is that why they did that?
Yeah.
Because they were like,
Whoa.
the Trojan horse. Horses have penises.
Yeah.
But I was
Lost me
thinking,
there.
the
You
closest,
had it for
Yeah, I was
you were
right
like,
there.
Yeah.
I
You
was
know
on
what?
the cusp. Maybe. No.
The closest I've ever been to kissing a guy, aside from
I was gonna-
actually
I've
kissing a guy,
seen you kiss a guy,
but
yeah.
like I mean like in a romantic way, was definitely like a mixed guy with like the fucking like nice little Cheeto braids. You know what I'm talking about?
Was he coming on to you?
No, he wasn't coming on to me. He was just so damn charming and handsome. I was like, damn, bro, I could kiss you
You
right
thought about throwing this.
now. Yeah, I wouldn't because I can control myself. Like I said, not a rapist.
Yeah.
When
Do you think you got that urge at that point?
Huh?
You're like, damn, like I might let that dude take me
I
home.
here's what I think it is. I don't think it's him being beautiful, but if he had game and he was chill as fuck and we were just hanging out, like, and he wanted to suck my dick, like, I'm a man.
Yeah.
I am a humble.
Well,
I'm not
but
a
no,
god.
no, no.
Who are you to put
No.
this man down?
Who am I to say no?
Yeah.
what if he's wanting you to suck his dick? That's
I thought about
different.
that too. See, I am clearly going
You'd
through
have to-
something.
You would have to really be a salesman to
Yeah.
get me on that. Like if you can do that, I am.
Well,
good
that's-
at
I'd
that
like-
point.
So I
I
said
don't-
I'd have to be.
I'm
a top,
just kinda
but I
like-
could
if you
do it.
can sell me on that, whew.
I'm
could
just
probably
going
top
to
some
your
gay sex.
point in terms of like if he's got Riz to like if he's wanting to suck me and like I don't think a lot of Riz would take a lot of Riz for somebody to be like I want to suck your dick. It's probably like a couple lines I want to suck your dick. It's like okay,
Yeah.
but then like
Yeah,
the
they kind of got
difference.
alley-oop you.
Yeah,
Like, they
the
can't
difference
be
is like if you
should
got
suck my
real
dick.
fucking Riz.
I'm locking
that's
that
like-
word. No one's off limits for pitching limits.
This dude
Like a password.
this dude needs to fucking get me to suck his dick. That's when he's got game.
Yeah, that's
I don't
true.
think you got game if you like girls don't have game when they suck your dick. They're a slut.
Yeah, but I don't. But you got to think. I don't particularly want a guy to suck my dick per se, and that's what I was thinking. Like for me to suck a dick, it would have to be. And this is the same thing for a guy. Like they'd have to be so good looking and like kind of feminine, and it would have to be such a beautiful penis. Like if you came at me with like some like kind of weird looking like veiny monster.
You ain't doing no hooks.
No, dude. I want like a beautiful, pristine like
Even
penis.
my dick disgusts me, so it's gotta like.
You need like a
really
baby arm.
I have a
holding an
gorgeous
apple,
dick.
a
If it was
straight
my
boy.
dick, but like a dark version.
So we should.
I feel like it has to be a mixed guy
You
too. I
just
don't
want
know
to
why.
fuck your clone, is what I'm hearing.
I would like to fuck a mixed version of myself. Yeah.
You want to fuck the child you're gonna have with your.
If I ever have a son,
Interesting take.
Yeah.
yeah. If I ever have a son, I'm gonna fuck him.
Oh yeah.
You're just gonna suck his dick. You don't
Oh
have
yeah,
to
no, I'm
fuck
just
him.
gonna suck his dick. You're right.
Yeah.
That'd be fucked up if I fucked my own son.
How did we land here? Where am I?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of soul searching recently. What about you?
Me
Yeah, how's your Easter?
about gay shit.
yeah, about
Well,
gay shit.
I-
I'd like
this
to
weekend-
switch gears off.
I'm
Gay
saying, that makes me a little gay,
Let's go
right?
from gay shit to Easter. That's a great idea.
Well, watch this.
We don't have to. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching, dude. I'm all ears.
Dude, no, I mean, like, I think that Easter's tough for me, you
yeah.
know, because my family's super religious and I'm
The black sheep.
a black sheep.
So like, we're gonna go to church, and you're like,
They make
fuck you.
They make jokes about how they're gonna like. They're like, you know, you could come to church in the morning. I was like, you know, I'm betting on soccer in the
It's like,
morning.
you know, I don't believe in God.
You know,
there's
I'm
absolutely no
not
reason for me
doing
to.
that.
I'm gonna
like,
drink a glass of wine at 11:30.
yeah, like, what do you mean?
Yeah, that's absurd.
Yeah, that was funny, but it was also like, you know, not doing that.
Yeah,
Definitely not.
that's a
Not
harder
doing
sell than sucking a dick, to be honest.
You could get me to suck a dick before I'm going to Sunday church service.
Really?
I think so.
I think that's cap.
honestly.
I bet
What
your
if-
girl could get you to go to church, bro.
No,
if
she
your girl
could.
changed
Yeah.
tomorrow and was like, "I want to go to Sunday service,"
I want. Nah, I ain't going.
you
Sorry.
You try to talk your way out of it, but I don't think you'd.
Nah,
pull you wouldn't pull the
I'm firm in my
ripcord.
ways. I wouldn't. Nah, that's a good question. Though.
Yeah, dude, are you gay or not?
Some
Think about
insight,
it.
some
Go,
insight.
Go home. Think about this before bed.
I'm gonna look at a couple dicks. You know?
So I'm gonna watch
see
the
where I
porn.
land
I'll
here.
see.
You know, see what's
Dude.
going on.
I think like for me, the only times in the past 3 years that I've probably longer than that I've gone to a church is when Austin was sharing his story, my mom was sharing her story, and that's the only time I will go.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not even there for church. It's there. I'm there
You're there for
supporting family.
Yeah. No, I don't. I'm a very big advocate against it, just because of the fucking.
All the rape in the Catholic Church.
Of course, that just infuriates me so much. Oh my goodness.
Sounds
Dude.
sarcastic. That should infuriate you.
That was
You should be a little peeved.
wait.
My kid's not gonna be around those guys. Like, I'm good
True.
on that. Hey,
It's gonna be
if
those
you gonna
weird-
put them there, what's up?
Those weird Bostonians.
Yeah.
dude.
Up to
The,
something.
Yeah, you seen the shoes they wear? Come on.
there's an event in Texas that Prestige runs audio and visual for.
Yeah.
And last year, the event, I was told by somebody that was working the event last year that for an hour straight, it was the event. I didn't preface what the event was. The event is like all the big mega churches in Texas come together for like once a year
God, is Joel there?
for like probably yeah.
Joel's the king of them.
For like he comes around or they come together for like how are we doing like
Who's the richest?
probably
They
I
can't
don't
call it. They can't call it quarterly earnings, but that's exactly what it is.
yeah.
What are your quarterly
yearly
earnings?
but it's yearly.
Yeah.
I can't think of what the word would be, but they just come together once a year.
Little mixer?
And yeah, but this person that worked the event said for an hour, sorry,
50.
grammar,
That's my guess.
an hour they debated
Oh.
on whether or not they accepted gays.
Damn, dude. The
Like,
church
just
is
in
fucking-
general, they just
Yeah.
had the whole. They did it in 1 hour. Just
One-
right there at the conference.
One
How do we feel about
conference.
gays?
There we go. That was the good word that I was thinking
Nice.
of. Look at that, dude. Yeah,
Hey, I want to have a roundtable meeting real quick before we get into these numbers. Where do we land on the
it was
whole
like 10
gay
to
thing?
11 on the blocked out schedule. Was like
Are we
gay
still?
debate.
Are we still no, or do we want their money? Do
Dude.
we? Oh, we don't.
Yeah,
okay,
dude.
we don't still. No,
No.
we aren't taking them.
I think.
The
I
Pope
think.
already fucks with gays, bro.
You just wait, dude. Those gays climb a couple brackets, they'll be begging for
True.
it. Like, please, we accept all.
What's crazy
We
though,
don't care who
man?
your husband is.
What's crazy though is like a legitimate, like a good old God fearing Christian. You know,
Yeah.
a legitimate somebody that actually like
Follows
is
the
there
book.
for the real like good reasons.
Follows
Not
the
even
good word.
following the book, but like following their heart. Like all of those people accept everybody.
Oh yeah, a good Christian loves thy neighbor.
Yeah,
I think
but
that's
it's
like
just
the whole Jesus
the
thing is, like, being
megacorp,
chill.
the megacorps of like big fucking church
Yeah.
are the ones that are shitty people because they're all greedy people. They're not God fearing. They're just
Yeah.
like pocket fearing.
Big Jesus,
Yeah,
the Jesus industrial
big
complex.
Jesus, dude. It's the big Jesus that you got to be on the
What's
lookout
our
for.
ROI on the homosexual investment? It's not high enough. Not
No.
there yet.
Not there in Texas, bro. But
Yeah,
What's
there's
funny
not
also
enough.
is like probably how many of them are secretly gay. Like
Oh.
that's what's always twists me up about the church is like, you know, the dudes that stay at the church like when they grow up, they're gay as fuck.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, wait, so you stayed because you're gay, right? Like every youth pastor I've run into, it's like little fruit booter, huh?
yeah,
Little fruit cake.
and they stick around because they're afraid that if they go out in the real
they'll
world,
go to hell. They'll suck a dick.
they're gonna suck a dick. Yeah.
find themselves on the underside
Honestly,
of reality.
You might be onto something here.
Dude, no, I've thought this for a long time. If you're in the church long enough, you meet enough like secretly gay people to
Closeted
think that it's
gays.
everybody.
It's
But
like,
it's
wow,
like,
you're being
that's
kept
the
here
reason.
just so you aren't gay.
I think so. I think that's they literally
Dude,
stick with the
there
church
was
to keep from
one
going
of
gay.
them. It was crazy when we were when we were in youth group. We were the older kids, like the older group of friends. Like we were the older group within the youth group,
Yeah.
and we went on a like it's called fine arts. So it was like a weekend of like performing arts and shit like that.
Yeah.
And we had to stay in hotels, and there was one of the fucking youth leaders that was like
Oh, he was
kind of
trying to
just a
throw game.
volunteer. He was just like a volunteer, but like he was there, and
Like
he
a
was like,
swallow.
they
tier.
had. He was a fucking, yeah, he was a fucking spitter too, dude. No swallowing, crazy.
Man, that's a
Too
good
sweet.
Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's a
true.
God fearing Christian.
That's true.
Never
but
let cum
dude,
touch his
this fucker was so
Straight to the uvula.
wild. He was so out of pocket. Like he would like come up from behind you and like put his head on your shoulder.
Oh.
I remember Austin like literally turned around one time and was like, dude, get the fuck off of me. I'll beat the fuck out of you. This guy was like 27. Austin was like 17. Yeah. It was crazy. But they stuck this fucker in our hotel room. And it was like me, John, Payson, and JJ. And
Just
then
some
this
cute
dude.
ass kids.
Yeah.
You guys were all cute.
All four of us. And then this guy in a hotel room. And
How
it
many
was,
beds were there?
there was two.
No.
They had
It
you,
was
they had you
what?
sweeping with
Crazy,
a,
bro.
with a gay?
Okay.
It was
This
crazy.
is where I,
No.
This is where I ding the alarm on all of the parents involved, because it's like you looked at the itinerary
No, but-
and we're like, okay, and then my kid and three other boys.
This is
sleep
what
in a
I'm
room
saying.
With a 28-year-old.
This is what I'm saying though, is we were the oldest of all of them. In reality, like obviously we all, my parents didn't like it, but we all, like everybody actively knew that all four of us could beat his ass individually.
Oh, you all would too.
Yeah.
Like of
Like-
the crowds that are the safest around a pedophile, probably you guys.
Yeah, like he wasn't gonna
guys
do
are all- got your
anything
heads
to
on
us,
straight.
and that's why they stuck him in our room because it was like, yeah, like
Well, that's even more fucked up.
It's like
that they like
put
they
'em with
had
the
the foresight.
Let's put them with the athletic kids, so at least they'll throw
They'll
some
fight
hands.
back.
You
Yeah.
put him with the
Before-
13-year-old
It was
druggies.
crazy. Yeah, put him with
Those
the
kids all
guys.
smoke weed.
He
though,
was,
yeah.
and what was funny too is he was like, we were actively getting fucked up in the hotel room, and he was like a diabetic, and he was like low on sugar,
Oh
and
my
he like
God.
woke up like screaming, saying he needed sugar, and we're all just like sipping on Delsum, lean the fuck out.
Hell
And
yeah.
we like all 5 of us, because this dude's stumbling because he's low on sugar. All 5 of us stumbled down to the hotel lobby to buy like a Hershey's bar for this guy.
Our sugar's low.
It was fucking crazy. We were all just sitting awake, just bullshitting at like 1 a.m. And then this dude like rolls over, like his beeper's fucking beeping. We're like, what's going on? He's like, I need sugar. And then like,
Is that how he said it?
yeah. And then I had just eaten like a lot of sweet tarts. So I was like, I'll fucking jizz on your face. Is that going to work? He was like, yeah.
Yes, please.
It was wild though, man.
That's
I'm
crazy.
glad you got out unscathed.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
dude, you should check in with the boys. Make sure you're not the only one with like the with the like the success story.
Hey, you guys all fell asleep and woke up with
Dude,
your
now
pants
that you
still on.
now that you say
correct?
something,
You should check
John
in.
was never the same after that
You
night.
should check in.
Fuck.
I mean, I know them too. I'll ask if they got molested in Florida.
John
Dude.
never slept on his back again. Now that I think about it.
God damn.
Crazy.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, that's crazy. It is insane. I remember literally complaining to my mom, and she was like, "I don't, Brady. Like, I don't like that idea either. But like,
The church owns you. Sorry.
it's either, yeah. It was well. It was
legally they can't tell. I can't tell you what to do.
At the
I
end of
already
the
sent them
day-
my W-2. Like, I don't know what
So they have your birth certificate. Technically, you're theirs.
At the end of the day, it was kind of dumb either way. Because it was just because there weren't enough male chaperones, and they didn't trust the 4 of us to stay alone because we would get fucked up.
You
But
did anyways.
turns out we just still got fucked up.
Turns out you just cracked the code and got a diabetic.
Yeah,
Damn, dude, what a lottery! Like you guys won.
yeah. we
The
did.
out of town like
Oh, yeah.
lottery. You got a diabetic gay.
Yeah.
So, like 1, he's not gonna get mad at you because he's trying to fuck.
Yeah.
2, he's looped at his ass.
Yeah.
On glycogen.
Glycogen.
Glucose levels are too low to know what the fuck's going on.
Glycogen. It was wild, bro.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Do you guys have heard the story of JJ getting caught because he stole liquor while we were on a church
Yeah, because
trip,
weren't
right?
you guys?
They did a little klepto.
They
bro.
had a game where they would try and steal the most expensive shit, right?
You guys were all low kleptos.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was all 5 of us. Me. Yeah. Austin
beep,
was the
beep
5th.
and beep.
All the 4,
beep,
the
beep,
4 I
beep,
just
beep.
named, plus my brother, who like we were all pieces of shit. We had a scheme in Orlando on a church trip, while the rest of our group was like performing like all the other shit that we didn't care about, like
Yeah.
spoken words and stuff. We were just like this hotel room that was connected to the convention center and like a huge pool, and there was like a little mini mart, and we ran like a 4-man, 5-man scheme on like Austin would zip by, grab a bottle, hand off, like put it in my bag, walk
Jesus.
out.
Oh, you
Out
guys
here
had like an old
fucking-
school firefighter. Like,
They're drawing routes on a dry
It was
erase
fucking
board, dude.
sick,
you guys
dude.
had a heist.
We walked out of there with 3 full bottles of like Jack, a bottle of vodka, and then like a bottle of Captain's, I think.
See, like I would feel like kids are so sloppy that their plan would be more sketchy than just like running in, grabbing an armful, and sprinting.
Yeah, but we weren't. We were good.
Yeah, you guys were slick, huh?
We were good.
You guys have been. That also wasn't your first rodeo.
No, God no.
I knew
Yeah,
you
they've
guys
been-
were
This
stealing
was
by that point.
this was
been
post
stealing.
my Ray-Bans heist, so
Yeah.
like I already knew the whole like replacement
The old
bit.
bait and switch.
You were like you were
Yeah.
like the experienced like crook.
Yeah, dude.
Saying, chill out, guys. It's not that big a deal. Here's how we do it.
Yeah.
Here's the plan.
Well, see,
and
Austin.
then we waistband 3 bottles of
Yeah.
Delsum.
Austin would have been the reckless one, just because in his mind he was like, "I'll get away. It doesn't
He's
matter."
like, I'm fast as fuck.
yeah,
But I will just run.
yeah.
That'd be his
Which
logic.
we would have been fine if we did do that.
Yeah, it's
but it was
Florida, dude.
like,
There's 16 people running from cops like up the block.
yeah,
Also, the clerk is 190 pounds and 93 years old.
Yeah.
Like, they're
Yeah.
not going to catch you.
yeah.
Yeah, she got
And her name
glasses
is
with-
Esmeralda.
Yeah, she's got purple beaded band around the back of her glasses.
She's off
Holy
2
shit.
Xanax by 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, she is.
What a life.
She's not chasing anybody down.
She's been taking Prozac for 13 years. Her last 13 years. So her
Her
brain
nerves
is
are so
oatmeal.
fried,
Yeah.
the heat stays on 79
Yeah.
in Florida. Like,
And
That'd
she
be
still
so
has-
crazy. You're
she's
like,
still cold. I don't know.
oh my god.
She wears like a light, like turquoise, like zip up hoodie.
Oh yeah.
Of course. We all knew what she was wearing.
Oh yeah. It was like it's a light fabric too.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a heavy one,
It's aerodynamic. You know.
dude.
I never went through a klepto phase. I just
Really?
I never got a rush out of stealing. I just got the stress of it. I like doing other
That
stuff. Like,
sounds like the rush.
You didn't.
Oh, yeah.
It
I
sounds
guess so.
like you didn't successfully steal something that was a utility.
that's true. It was only like bubble gum, and I was like, well, this is
Yeah.
kind of gay.
When you steal something where it's like, whoa, I wanted this and I didn't have to pay for it, then it's like, oh fuck, like I could
think-
do this again.
Dude, one day I stole a fucking last day of school, 8th grade year. No, freshman year. No, 8th grade year. Yeah. Last
Just
day of
confuse
school.
them so it's not incriminating.
Yeah.
That's a good
Well,
idea.
I was 15.
It was one of the four.
No, I was 14. I was 13.
12 and a half.
I was 15. Last day of school, me, Payson, and JJ are on just like the wildest day. No, first day of summer. Sorry, not last day of school. On the wildest day, like we went out in the woods. We were like fishing at some like random pond in the woods. Didn't catch shit because like
It's not how ponds work.
not a pond. And it was just a fucking cesspool.
Yeah.
But we're just literally longboarded from that side of Loveland back to this side of Loveland. Then got picked up by Austin and like one of his friends. We like went to Plato's Closet because this friend had a bunch of clothes he wanted to sell so they could buy drugs. Of
course.
It was like a whole thing. And then they drop us off at Kroger. And I stole the fattest flat iron ever. I like went in the Kroger meat section and was like, I gotta get the biggest one.
What the fuck?
And I fucking, my shit was so small, shriveled up from
Bro,
the
you
cold.
loaded some meat on your meat, dog.
Yeah. And guess what? Cooked that bitch.
Ate that
so
bitch.
good. Had my dad pick us up from Kroger, and then he was like, "So what are
Where'd
you
you get
doing?
the steak?"
What are you doing at Kroger?" And we were like, "Just getting some food because we wanted to grill out tonight." And he's like, "We don't have anything." I was like,
He said, well, I got some.
"Yeah." But yeah, we ate that steak and it was fucking magical.
I bet it was even better because you hunted it with your own hands.
Exactly. I fucking skinned it.
Yeah,
I did all
yeah.
the stuff.
You did the whole process. You like blessed it as its soul left its body.
Yeah. I did the
If any of you guys are still frequent kleptos with the old self-checkout, I will inform you that they have
Cameras.
review cameras now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And if the weight is thrown off even a hair, they will replay the video over and over and over until the assistant comes. So like if you fucking like have two things and like scan one and not the other and then set them both down,
Yeah.
it'll like show on the video just the 3-second clip of you not scanning it
Nice.
over and over and
That's
over until
wild.
the person
See,
comes.
I would
Dude,
just not fucking
don't
scan
try and
it.
Just
steal
leave it in
stuff.
the cart. Yeah.
I've done
that's,
that. I do that all the time
done
with
that
fruit and like
plenty of
produce and
times,
shit.
yeah.
Even though it's like the cheapest thing in the store, it's also the easiest to steal.
Yeah, thankfully
Cool.
I actually scanned something and it just didn't, but I am a frequent fake scanner.
You are a
So
klepto, bro.
When I seen that, I was like, damn, I got to tell people about that 'cause
Yeah.
that would have fucked me up.
I know your klepto
that would have
phase.
got me.
Your klepto phase like never had the cork on it. Like it never ended.
Nope. Yeah.
It like
no.
it fizzled down because you were
Yeah.
like less incentivized, but like there's no way. There was never like one big like break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's just for some. I think I can circle it back to like anytime there's a bank robbery, I'm rooting for him.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
every time, it's like, come on, fucking get
think-
away.
I think the charm in it is like outsmarting the system. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
you broke the rules and now you're unscathed. Like hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude, you did it. Most people don't.
Yeah.
Because I
You know, if everybody did
like
that,
they're
the
all
world would be
breaking the
chaos.
rules. They just slide under the radar.
Yeah,
and make
exactly.
billions of dollars. So for me, it's like, you know, if I can skim a little off the top,
Who you hurting, dude?
they're gonna. Nobody will ever. Billion-dollar companies,
my
they don't
thing,
fucking notice.
I
never steal from any company that isn't $1 billion.
That's-
Like if it's
I
not
was-
a Meijer,
my-
Target,
what I was about to
Walmart,
say is
I'm
yeah,
not
local
stealing.
business.
Yeah.
That would be kind of
mom and pops like little gas stations,
Zero-
shit like that.
yeah, zero
no,
tolerance.
I'm not.
Never-
I'm not
yeah.
stealing that anymore. I mean, come on.
So I had my time.
Yeah, but
If there's
now
not a
it's
board
like
of directors and
strictly
a share
Walmart.
price, like I'm not stealing.
Yeah, if they fucking hire people for minimum wage and kick them out for like missing a shift,
Exactly.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
You
I'm gonna
inhuman,
steal these Red
corporatized
Bulls.
piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck off.
Dude, I might get a job at Walmart just so I can start stealing
Start
shit.
boosting.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, Holy fuck. Work like 2 shifts a week and just take a pallet worth of shit every day.
Talk about a return on investment, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
They say,
Start paying for my groceries. I'll start working for my groceries. What a concept.
What are they gonna do? Fire you?
say, I make a
Crazy.
PS5 an hour.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, damn, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
You say, yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's whew.
As long as you got a fucking market, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you got to be able to sell them shits. Dude, that's actually.
That's your exit liquidity, bro. Who you
Yeah.
selling all those PlayStations to? Yeah.
So yeah, I don't have a retirement plan. I have a box truck full of PlayStations.
I have a whole rental property just top
Holy
down
fuck.
with PlayStations.
Dude, I do aspire one day to have like a storage unit filled with like shit I shouldn't have. Like
what,
whether that be
expensive shit or
weapons,
j- oh,
whether
Like
that be
Chinese
like
slaves.
like a fucking
people doesn't matter.
a
Children.
badass like fucked up car that's like bulletproof and like I could probably
Oh,
get
yeah.
away with things
Put a
in.
$2 million car in a storage unit just so that there's a good storage unit episode.
Yeah,
Like you're just doing the people's work.
I'd be like, hey,
automatic
leave it
shotgun.
there.
A&E, what channel are they
I
on?
don't even fucking know, dude.
Doesn't matter.
Who?
Cable doesn't exist
Talking about like
anymore.
the
Storage
Storage
Wars.
Hunters or whatever.
Storage
Storage
Wars.
Wars.
A&E, right?
Yeah, Storage Wars.
AD, A&E.
A&E. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
It's AE something. There's
or
an
it's
A and
TLC.
AE
E.
Windows.
A&E Windows.
Yeah.
Quality products.
Dude, they seal good.
Yeah.
No water coming in. We need to get some A&Es, dude. When we were getting that sideways fucking rain last
Getting
week,
some water coming in the basement, my dude.
fucking not the basement, in the bay window in the goddamn family
Really?
room. Fucking shit, when it comes in sideways, that motherfucker be leaking.
You gotta recaulk that
Yeah,
shit,
dude, you gotta-
my slime.
Rub your caulk on that.
You gotta fucking razor blade that shit
I don't
off
get a
and
fucking
recaulk
splinter
it.
though, dude.
That's fair, you know.
Dude, the wind has been terrifying in the trailer because my shit rocks. Like when it gets bad,
Should
like
be
you can
moving.
feel the trailer swaying. in the
That's
wind.
fucking terrifying.
It is
dude.
terrifying, and then you see the trees outside. It's like, well, if that tree wanted to, it could kill us right
That would
now.
scare the shit out of you. Yeah, like you
don't
could
like
just
it.
roll over. Just
Literally,
your
yeah.
whole,
You're right. Like
your
that
whole
tree
house
would
just-
take out your whole fucking like circle.
My whole bedroom and my entire bedroom would be smashed.
Yeah, honestly, I think you might want to send a letter to some fools about
Yeah.
the tree in between the two
Yeah.
there because definitely sketchy.
Dude,
Definitely
yeah.
sketchy.
And there's another one right by my shed that's like fucking 80 feet tall.
Yeah.
It's like a humongous
They're
tree.
way too big for a trailer park.
That's what I'm saying,
Obnoxiously
man.
large.
Like they're pretty cool, but I'm not trying to die in a tornado.
Yeah.
Or I'm not trying to die in a heavy wind. You
There's
know how
no
embarrassing that is?
There's no wooden
I'll
frame.
die in a tornado.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna die in a fucking gust.
It's like,
I will
where's
be
Shorty
pissed as
at?
fuck if that's how you go.
Yeah,
If
dude,
I just
same.
wake up and it's like, oh yeah, a tree fell on him while he was sleeping.
Just like fucking
like fuck that, bro.
Damn.
yeah, that would suck.
Oh my god, I'd be pissed.
And my computer, bro, it'd break my computer.
Dude, I would turn into the hardest red-blooded American if a tree killed you.
Oh, yeah,
like
dude.
I'd be team fuck the trees. Like I'd just go start chopping
Oh my
bitches
God.
down.
Just
go down to the Amazon with a fucking like
Yeah. I'd
a
be
chainsaw, go crazy.
I'd be buying a pallet of paper just every week and just burning it.
Oh my god.
Just like
lighting
staring
on
into the
fire.
flames.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that big tree that went down over there in off of 48?
I didn't actually. I
It's a
don't drive
big
around
girl.
here
I've been thinking about going over there and trying to get
grabbing some
work.
logs, dude. There's some there's
Oh, yeah,
mad
man.
trees have been falling around here.
I
that
know.
They just leave them there. They
I
slice
know,
them up
but-
into little quadrants and just fucking leave it on the side of the road.
'Cause everybody's bitch
It's
now,
like, bro,
dude.
I can make that a
Yeah.
bowl, dude.
Everybody's bitch. I'm
Everybody
just
is
trying to
bitch.
get. I'm just trying to like. While John's still here,
Mm-hmm.
if I could go around and just like sales pitch as if I have a tree company,
Oh my
just
god.
be like, yeah, me and my buddy will come clean this up
Yeah.
for you, no problem.
Plenty of
$1,000
people
bucks.
do it, bro. We ran into a motherfucker today, a contractor that somehow got a job for a very fancy neighborhood's homeowners association,
little punk
like
bitch,
in
bro.
Loveland, a little fat punk bitch, patching asphalt with concrete.
With concrete.
Like a pothole that was around a fucking sewer grate.
Yeah.
He was patching it, but did it with concrete. It was right at the entrance to the neighborhood, and the motherfucker just parks his truck up against the entrance to the neighborhood and just sits there. while it's
We're
dry.
talking 10 foot from like the stop sign.
Yeah.
Like at the entrance off of like
And this is like a busy ass main
What
road
neighborhood?
going this way. Tanglewood over there.
Okay.
So
yeah.
like a nice ass neighborhood. Like they
That's
got a
fucking-
HOA and
the
shit.
burbs where
And they just
where
sit
they
there
measure
at the
your
end.
That's
grass.
fucking like sycamore money,
Dude,
dude.
not directing traffic, not doing shit. Like, fuck. Annoying as contractors can do anything nowadays. Like
Dude,
it's
the
scary
worst.
that it makes it
The
bad
worst.
for.
I don't want to speak ill because I'm getting work, you know. But
Yeah.
it's crazy the difference in quality that like I see working with some people that I've worked with now.
Oh yeah, we got to deal with it all the time.
It's just like
it's
dude,
every day.
Bro.
Every day we got to deal with a shitty, like that's the whole, good contractors have to pay like the price of what bad contractors do to the,
For
like,
sure.
the whole economy of it.
Yeah, that's like our entire like workflow
Is
or, like,
redoing other
jobs.
people's work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
And then-
fixing
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
ups.
And then motherfuckers are breathing down our neck, watching us the whole time, like asking
because
us questions
they don't think
the whole
you're
fucking
good
time.
either.
Yeah,
they
because
think you're another one of the fuckers.
they paid
Everybody's all
somebody
smack.
like the same as our price to do some shit that's absolutely dog shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
that
then
fell
like,
apart in 5 years.
Yeah, and then
I was
we
gonna
gotta
say
come
two,
and
but
fucking
yeah.
explain everything. We had this fucking contractor people. They pumped a sidewalk pad up,
Oh my
like where
God.
they drill a hole in the sidewalk,
Yeah.
and then they push a fucking line in there and shove concrete underneath it to raise the pad
Oh
up.
my god, you're
They
making me hard.
stabbed right through Me too. They stabbed right through a downspout line and pumped it full of concrete.
Literally
The
just
whole pipe just full of concrete.
into a downspout pipe meant to be run through a yard to
Yeah.
evacuate water. Now just filled
Right
with
by the
concrete.
foundation, just right up against the foundation. just
Sounds
filled up
about
with
right.
concrete. So now we have to replace that pipe tomorrow because we fucking yanked it out while we were digging, and it's filled with fucking concrete.
Crazy.
So now we got to fix some, dumb.
Was
fuck.
it like a 3-inch?
It was a 4-inch, 4-inch
Okay.
line for sure.
Dude.
Moral of the story: fucking anybody can be a
They're
contractor
so
nowadays.
bad, man.
and
Well,
it
dude,
fucking
but that's
sucks.
here's the thing. Like, I go and do this side job for this guy,
Look
and
good, by the way.
It
Thank
did
you.
look good as fuck.
Thank you.
My boy do good.
I
sod
fucking
work.
did that shit on my own too, because
Oh,
John
yeah?
was supposed to be there. Motherfucker got strep again.
Bro,
Motherfucker
John's
stay getting sick.
I'll say it on pod, bro. If you're watching John, I know you're on John time, bro.
He be
Motherfucker
s-
operates on his own
He be
clock.
be on
staying
John
on
time.
John
He
time,
do be on
but
John time.
he also like is still living in Dayton with Morgan. She watches
Word.
kids, and she's always sick because of these fucking kids. So then she
We gonna
gives him the
chop all
fucking.
this. This is all getting chopped.
Nah, dude.
Nah, bro.
Fuck that guy.
Oh my god.
I don't give a fuck. I'm speaking truth here.
He's not
But
gonna watch it anyhow.
John was gonna be there, or he was there to help me with the dirt shit, and then, yeah. But the moral of the story, he wasn't there. Did the sod, looked great. Customer's happy. Also, worst. I know this customer's not gonna watch the pod, okay? But he
course not.
wants me to do some more work, so I'm like, let's tread lightly.
Yeah.
Dude sucks ass. He's
dude you're
so
working for?
bad. Yeah. He's out there, and I tell him numerous times, hey, I can lay the sod on pre-existing grass that isn't full grass.
Yeah.
The reason you're getting sod is because this isn't real grass. There's just like a spot here, a spot there,
Yeah.
mud in between. I'm laying it on top of it.
Yeah.
He's going,
The sod
picking it
has
up,
topsoil on the bottom.
picking it up, chopping the grass, little circles of patches that's underneath, and then laying it back down. And I was so fucking pissed.
You say, hey, buddy, do you know how grass works?
Dude.
So you know why it's green?
Did you tell him that that's a weed? That's probably crabgrass and
Yeah.
not even blue fescue or
But
rye or
well, then that even then it's probably like, well, then his logic would be like, well,
Yeah.
I'm getting it out so it doesn't. But it's like
Yeah.
you're not even getting the roots, dude.
I feel you there though, because honestly, half the time it's better to just let them do them.
Yeah.
like it's better to just
Yeah.
like, all right, if you want to be a dumb fuck,
Exactly.
as long as you sign the check when
Yeah.
I'm ready to
Yeah,
leave,
yeah.
you can do whatever the fuck you want.
and that's
like, I'm not
and
gonna
that's
stop
what
you.
that's what I did. I just fucking stopped caring. Like I was just like whatever.
Yeah,
But
at a certain point, you got to throw the ego in and just be like, "Hey, you can do whatever the fuck you want as
Yeah.
long as I get paid."
You're a
Like, as
retired
long as-
guy
yeah.
who doesn't have anything to do. I'm coming over. You keep pestering, like, you want me to help out? Like, because there was like a part where there's a bunch of roots that were
First of all,
shown.
fuck that.
Why'd he pay
No,
you?
that's why I gave you a quote.
I know.
I
Yeah.
didn't ask you to help me.
Yeah.
I gave you a quote on what I could do.
I know. He was like, you want
Yes.
me to cut around those roots? I was like, no,
Yeah,
I'll do
It's
it.
like that's what that's
Because
part of my
I'm
plan.
here. Like, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't going to do it. But regardless, the reason I bring it up is because you say, like, contractors can do anything. I finished the sod job, and then he's like, you do any concrete work? And in my head, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I've done concrete. I know
I
how
got
to do
concrete
it.
guys who we need one, by the way.
I mean, fuck this guy.
You could make a little bit, is what I'm saying.
No, I know, but he's already got like the reason he's asking me is because he wants to try to pay me to do it so he can pay, like one give me business, but
Yeah.
two,
Give
pay
it dizzle.
Yeah.
less.
Yeah.
But he's like basically gonna have the city fix his sidewalk when they come through and fix all the gutters in the street. But he was like trying to see if I could like repatch his sidewalk in his driveway, and I was like, dude, like I don't have any of the equipment to do this, but I could do it. I just have to rent it all, and then
Yeah.
you're paying for that.
And then I can't promise anything.
Yeah. But either way, it was just like in my head, it's like contracted. Yeah, dude, if you get one happy customer and then you like, because for me, I've done all that shit. I've done it. Like I've done drainage jobs on my own. I've done sod. I've done like trees. I've done all that kind of like landscape shit. So when I have like that customer and they lay sod for them, and then he's like, oh yeah, I got this drainage problem where like, cause he has a sinkhole right where his downspout drops into the ground. I was like, I could fix that for you. And he's like, I don't know, cause it's got to go all the way back here. And like my neighbor's getting a trencher. I'm going to just like do it when he gets that. And then like, if I need some hands, I'll call you over. But in my head, it's like, dude, I could say yes to every single thing. Like this guy wants me to put in a paved walkway through his grass. I'm
Sounds
like,
he's
dude,
trying to fuck you.
this is gonna cost like $1,500, dude. I hope you know that. Like, I'm not gonna give you a price that's cheap as fuck because you think I'm like some dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I'm not your nephew.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't be afraid to throw like what your time is worth, because
No,
I've had
I know.
that. I've had that 3 or 4 different times now where someone has given someone my number to be like, hey, this is my person that does drainage, and then it's like, hey, you want to go out and look at this and like give me a price? And 3 out of 3 times now, just in the past year, when I give them a price, like they don't answer.
Yeah.
Just because, like I said, everybody's a fucking contractor now.
Yeah.
So like I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, that's gonna be $400 in materials, and then for me to be there on a Saturday, that's another $400 or $500.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be fucking $1,200. And like, oh well, this person said they could do it for $6. Like, we'll do that person.
And then
they're
call
gonna
me
get,
in a year.
Exactly, yeah, because
Yeah.
they're gonna get cheaper materials, do it in
Yeah.
half the time, fuck the job up, and then you'll call me again next year. Like I'm not doing this.
That's like the thing with like the undercutting shit too, where it's like, because I haven't gone and talked to that like the people about that tree, but when John and I were talking about it, I was like, it's gonna be $100 an hour for the two of us to be there.
Oh yeah.
And then it's
I
also gonna
bottom
be
cap at $50 an hour on a weekend.
Yeah.
Like that, and that's if you're homies. Like
Yeah,
if you're like a
for
friend,
sure.
or a friend or some shit.
that would be for him and I. It would be a weekday, but I mean either way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It'd be like it's $100 an hour for us to be there. It's probably gonna take us like 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
If they want us to haul the wood out, that's another 200 on top.
Yeah.
So it's like we go in there and say 1,000. If they be like, well, somebody said that they could do it for 7. It's like, I'm not going to go in and say, okay, we'll do it for 650. Like, I don't care enough to do that.
Exactly. That's once I have my price and what my time's worth, I'm not bargaining with you.
Yeah.
Like this is what it is. If you want to give me cash, sure, I'll knock $50 off.
That is
But besides
something.
that, nah. Like my price is my price.
That is like, but it also does kind of vary on what you're doing too, which is weird, but it's true because
Definitely.
like if I'm just
Quality
doing,
can, you know.
if I'm doing mulch, if I'm
Yeah,
mulching
exactly.
for you, like
Yeah.
I'll take like 25 an hour.
That's what I mean. Like there's a high cap to mulching where like the quality can only be so good, but then when it comes to concrete work, there's a much higher range of bad work to good work. Like it's
And I mean, I
Very different.
I would definitely not be great on the concrete.
yeah, concrete tools are fucking expensive too, man. They
Yeah.
gatekeep that shit. You want to go get one 4-inch trowel, that shit's $40.
Yeah.
It's
I-
like, bro,
I
that's
would end up-
$6 of aluminum.
But here's
On
the
the high
thing:
side.
what I would do if I actually did get a concrete job is I would probably just, like, give them an estimate of what it would cost to rent all the things I need, and then I would just use Greg's shit. Maybe throw him a little bit of money for letting me use it. And so in reality, I would probably be like scheming hard on that.
Oh yeah.
Because I wouldn't actually go to Mr. Tool and fucking rent the shit.
Return on investment though, man.
But I
Dude,
don't know, man. It is.
Did you
fun.
guys have a good Easter?
Dude, my Easter was chaos, bro. A lot of running around. Went to 3 different locations.
Like just Sunday or the whole weekend? You have a whole fucked up weekend, or is it just on Easter Sunday?
It's not actually fucked up. The only thing I did Easter Sunday was go see Bree's family, which was kind of fun. You know, have a nice black Easter. They did it way better than their fucking.
Was
what
the food better? How was
The
it?
food was so much better than
Really?
Black Christmas, dude. Black Easter over
Really?
Black Christmas. I'll take it any day.
Makes sense.
Why
I
so?
feel like Easter's
Just the
more
food was
known for
better.
the food.
What was the differential?
I'm
Like,
not
what
a-
was the game changer that was like, damn, that side be bussin'?
Dude,
Like,
she
that
made
really did it.
cabbage. The cabbage was fucking, and the macaroni fucking.
I'm assuming all oven cooked.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, a little tin. Yeah.
And it had like bacon and sausage in the cabbage, like kielbasa sausage in the cabbage. So it was like a non-sour sauerkraut. You know what I'm talking about? How like people eat sauerkraut and sausage.
It sounds almost like coleslaw, but a little bit.
Like a super savory, like non-creamy coleslaw. Like just that cabbage is such a good base. Brussels
That's what I'm saying.
sprouts.
Did you get
I
fucked
love
up?
that shit. Did I get fucked up? No. I've been easy on the alcohol because I can feel it.
Damn, even at the family activities?
Yeah, and I was out in Coleraine, so it was like a 50-minute drive. I'm not trying to fucking.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to take the highway all shit faced on Easter.
True.
But it's cool, man. My
The
family's
moms
been
be
in
lurking.
town. You see me hanging out with my nieces and my
Yeah.
niece and nephews.
They've been here a while. They've been chilling.
Yeah, they were here for 2 weeks. It was good to see my brother, bro. I was telling Dan, he's fucking.
Did you beat him up?
He's
No,
autistic.
no.
Yeah, that's one of those ones. That'd be a good fight, but I think you could take him.
That ain't happening. He's combat trained. He was like
Yeah.
he was like a state wrestler in high school. Like I'm not winning that
That's a
one.
big motherfucker.
Yeah, and he's got 2 inches and 50 pounds on me. But dude, he is so autistic.
Did you beat up your niece, nephew?
No, they don't really play like that actually, because they're like a little too young, and like they like reading books and like
Oh
Damn.
God.
being pushed on the swing and like playing with chickens and stuff.
Yeah, their dad's definitely in the military.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They know how to read.
Yeah, they probably eat eggs for breakfast too.
Yeah, they eat like fucking eggs, like low carbs and stuff.
They get home from school and have a snack.
yeah.
And they're gonna
Hey,
get
it's
help
only
with their
it's
homework.
carrots and low fat ranch. That's their
Yeah,
snack.
that's oh
Yeah.
my God. Dude, I had a very ethnically appropriate Easter. We instead of an egg hunt, we do. It's still an egg hunt, but
Huevos.
all of the
Huevos
plastic,
hunt.
Yeah, all the plastic eggs are filled with little shooters.
Oh,
Like my mom will
nice.
go to the liquor store and get fucking 45, 50 just
She be
little
getting
shooters
the
of
big
alcohol.
eggs then, huh?
Oh yeah, they're all like the
Yeah.
medium-sized eggs,
Like
so they're
ostrich.
big enough. And she'll hide them at like 8 in the morning, and then wait for us all to come over, and it's like a whole fucking.
No way.
She be
So
killing it.
I got liquor for the next fucking month just because of Easter.
That's where those shooters are
yeah,
from.
I
was
got
like,
all
why
these
do-
little
who
fucking.
the
I
fuck
got a
buys
bunch. I
moonshine
got like
shooters?
15
Yeah.
of these.
That's fire.
Like I actually of these ones, I only got 3 or 4, but I got all kinds of shit.
I love shooters.
So thank God for Jesus,
Good
dude. I
wings.
can maintain my drinking habit for free.
Yeah, shouts out Jesus.
Shouts out my mom and Jesus.
Shouts out the Big J.
Yeah.
Dude,
Big
yeah.
J man. How was your Easter? How was your Easter?
Nothing special, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did you see
like-
the Lord in a piece of toast?
Didn't have
or
to do a
anything?
bunch of family activities that made you want to kill yourself.
No, I
That's
like.
good.
Yeah, that is
No,
good.
dude,
It's
my
plus.
family's beyond that. We've never really been traditionally like that.
You don't have
anyways,
like big
but
family Christmases or fucking
Fuck
Thanksgivings,
no,
or really?
Fuck
That's how
no.
I was growing up, and I miss it, dude. I don't like the run around.
My
for
shit
holidays.
is country as
Stresses me
fuck,
out.
bro. We squat up at my grandma's house at about 4:30, 5 o'clock
Yeah.
every holiday, no matter what holiday is. 5:30, dinner's getting served. Pull up at 5, like that.
Yeah.
And there's
Hey,
40,
Grandma.
It's all,
yeah,
it's
dude,
literally
45 motherfuckers pull up to a 2-bedroom, 1 bath,
fucking
and we
Yeah.
all fucking munch down.
wild. Yeah, my shit's not like that. It's like, it's my immediate family, Austin's immediate family,
Mm-hmm.
Caitlin, my grandma.
How many kids did your grandparents have? Like how many aunts and uncles you got?
Just one on each side,
Really?
but
See,
neither
yeah,
of
that's
them have
like
kids.
My grandma
Or
and
no,
grandpa had
one of them
4 boys and 2 girls. So like,
Yeah.
it's fucking
Well,
wild when we go
but
over
it
there
also
for get-togethers.
my dad's sister had 3 kids. I capped because I forgot because they were so much older.
But they don't all
They're
stay
like
together.
20 years
so,
older.
like,
So
yeah.
I got some cousins
all
like
of
that.
them get together every year like
yeah,
that.
but they be
because-
doing their own thing.
Yeah.
'Cause they grew up with each other.
Yeah, but we were like Austin and I were in that weird like super young cousins, and then they all had kids, and we were in high school, middle school when their
Yeah.
kids were
Damn,
babies.
yeah.
So it was like we were never really like that.
Never
so
peers.
our shit is like they came over on Saturday night, and I was like I was saying earlier, I had to put the Reds game on. was watching that slash like
Hunting for the Reds game. Bro.
yeah, cracked streams, baby. Shout out. And then watched FC Cincinnati, and then went back down to Caitlin's apartment Saturday night, and then fucking gambled on soccer on Sunday morning, and then went to her parents' house yesterday, and only her. Speaking of gays, gay Easter. That's where I was trying to walk it into earlier.
Gay
I kind
Easter.
of forgot, but to mend the two, yeah, it was. We had Easter with a gay, which was
So what?
Wow.
You, your girlfriend, and a gay?
well,
God, I felt dirty.
her.
Yeah, dude, you're a
Right
fucking
there.
bigot, bro.
A gay. God,
Dude, I'm
Well,
right here.
It was,
hurt,
there was
bro.
two. It was her cousin, and then his boyfriend, and then her aunt and her uncle. But which, dude, I like. Okay, so I know
suck his dick?
there was so Saturday night.
Watch him scissor.
Saturday night, gays don't do that. Those are lesbians
I thought you said that there was her aunt's a
There
les.
might. You could scissor as two dudes.
and uncle.
Oh,
Oh,
I,
no, you
I misinterpreted.
can't.
When you said uncle, I was just picturing a stud.
True.
Just picturing a bitch and a wife beater.
Whoa. Gay dudes could like scissor and like double down.
I don't
Like, it
know if
could-
that, like an outlet, like
Yeah, like two, like a female and a male plug, but they both have like the male top and the female bottom, so
Yeah.
it plugs in perfectly.
holy
You know what I'm saying?
shit.
You see what I'm saying? Ass to dick, dick to ass.
I don't know. Like
Is that possible?
I don't know.
you'd have to
It's,
be.
it had to have
backwards.
been.
You'd have
Just
to
'cause
have.
I feel like
packed.
the dick and the ass are at separate orientations, so you're right. You'd
I
have
mean,
to have big dick and
they
like
would
a big
definitely,
asshole.
they would definitely
Yeah.
both be pointing down
what
for
I'm
sure.
saying.
It'd be
You'd
a
have to be
harsh.
You'd have to have a
angle.
big old long dick.
Yeah,
Long, yeah, it doesn't
Long,
have to
skinny
be big.
dick.
It has to be long, yeah.
You'd have a long skinny dick.
it's
but
possible.
I
is
bet
all
some
I
people have
want.
done it.
Okay,
I'll say
cool.
that.
That's all I wanted.
Them
That's all
sh-
I wanted.
yeah,
Yeah.
you win this one.
It's
did
possible.
they bust? Probably not.
Ah,
They tried it out, and
Yeah.
they were like, you know what? Let's just.
That was okay.
So-
It would
each
be
other
crazy
off.
though, because
Yeah.
every time you hump, you get fucked in the ass.
That's what I was. That's what I was exactly. It's
kind of fire.
Damn, you really gotta get on the same fucking cadence then, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. If you guys weren't in
It's like-
rhythm, it'd be all out of whack.
Slam
Yeah.
at the same time.
You're trying to hit while like they're trying to pull, and then it'd be all out of whack.
yeah, then you'd just be
Yeah.
chasing each other.
Exactly.
Yeah, no movement.
Yeah.
You just.
You'd almost have like a metronome in the room,
Ah,
to
yeah.
where it'd be like, yeah.
I'll be in the side. I'll just be like, doo-dum, 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 doo-dum. Dude, no. So Saturday night, go to Caitlin's apartment. Grace comes back with her friends, and one of her friends is a gay dude that I had never met before, but I had heard a
Wait,
lot about
whose
him.
friend is a gay dude?
Grace,
So you all took your
Caitlin's
clothes off.
roommate.
I was about to say, bro, your girl's cheating on you.
No, they walk in, and they're talking about whether or not, like, who's like more fuckable, Jack Harlow or Joe Burrow, and then
Dude, Joe.
Joe Burrow by a mile.
right, okay,
That's not
but
even
no,
a
no.
question.
Here's
Probably
the
would
thing.
drip sweat all over you, probably.
One's a super athlete, and the other one's probably eating fucking hot Cheetos and drinking a Miller Lite right
I
now.
don't know. I feel like Jack Harlow got a trainer, but nonetheless, I
He
still
definitely
feel
got
like
a
his.
trainer.
I still feel like his booty stinks.
Nah, bro, he'd flex it. I think if he had a trainer, he'd flex it.
He does, dude. He wears tight ass t-shirts. His
Well,
arms are.
I
bigger
mean,
than they
like
used to
he'd be
be.
flexing like out here grinding and like him doing the fucking
Think so?
ropes. Oh yeah,
In a
dude.
couple of
Yeah.
years, I still think he's got that like young boy body that
I
he
think
doesn't need to do that.
He's trying to go for like the mysterious. I feel like he wouldn't tell you if he was working out.
Yeah, well, he also has that whole clip of him saying like, "I'm not gonna tell you my day-to-day life because like I want it for me." But nonetheless, okay,
Yeah. He was an OG on that shit. I remember him saying like, I give my fucking phone to my manager and then I
Yeah.
just fucking go out for the weekend.
Yeah, that's
I don't
gay,
even
bro.
look
I'll
at
tell
it.
you my day-to-day life because I have no fucking boundaries.
you also don't do
I'm
anything.
sorry, continue.
Yeah, exactly. In fact.
No, okay, so this is a long setup for like nothing really, but it was like
What do you think this pod is about?
I want.
That's the whole premise.
We talked about fucking.
I think I'm in the
labor.
bag.
You
we talked
listen
about
for
labor
the-
for 30 minutes.
I
You
know.
listen for the point, and there's never one.
No.
Like you're waiting the whole time.
Literally just three dudes chilling in a room.
That's it. That's it. Like you're
so-
waiting for a point right now. It's not gonna happen.
Never met this guy before, okay,
more like gay.
but I wanted to make a really like it would have been funny if he thought it was funny, and it would have been really
Devastating.
bad if he didn't think it was funny.
Uh-huh.
But so after that whole comment of like the Jack Joe, like they get out of the Uber, they come upstairs. That's what they're talking about while
they
I'm
pick?
sitting on the couch watching soccer, drinking Jack and Coke.
White boys. By the way, why?
I can't believe it was even a debate.
It was everybody was for Burrow, but then Grace, roommate, was like, no, Harlow.
Dude,
and so she's like, Brady, I want to know you. And I was like,
obviously.
like, if you're talking conventional looks, Burrow.
Duh.
But if you like want
The
a guy,
lifestyle?
if you want a
trying to
guy,
date?
if you want a guy who's like different,
Yeah.
like not conventionally attractive, but probably like more charisma,
He's got a new look. Yeah.
Harlow's probably your guy.
I feel like if it was marry, fuck, kill, he's not gonna get the fuck. He's gonna get the marry or the kill. Jack Harlow.
Definitely. Yeah.
Do you think?
I would say so.
Yeah.
I think.
Because he's got like the swag.
Okay, let's add a third in there and then play with them three.
Yeah, okay. Joe Burrow, Jack Harlow, Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Flying. Which one?
Yeah, I'm killing Jack Harlow.
Yeah, kill Jack Harlow.
Easy.
Well,
Marry Michael B. Jordan. And
Michael B.
fuck Joe
Jordan,
Burrow
that's
and
Glad
kill
we're in the
last.
same boat. Yeah, it's easy.
Really though, I don't
Yeah.
even. I would if those three. If I'm like speaking in terms of what I would do 90% of the time,
Yeah.
I would probably fuck Michael B. Flying, kill Harlow, and marry Burrow. I think Burrow's the marry type.
Yeah. I can
You
respect
think Burrow's
that.
the marry type?
Yeah.
Yeah, him or Michael are like the hubby material probably.
Yeah, I think the basis of the argument is either way I'm killing Jack Harlow.
I think
Because
Jack Harlow's a little slut.
I'm either fucking Burrow or be flying.
I want to fuck them all.
Like, that's
now that we're
one of
talking
the-
about it.
I want to fucking Ash fuck them all.
Yeah. Woo!
Um,
Go crazy over here.
God, that was like a. That was wow. I don't.
Hey man, this is so that our fucking they thems can enjoy the app too. We're always ranting on some bigoted, racist, homophobic, fucking whatever. We gotta
fair.
give it to the theys here and there.
Yeah.
So they get home.
Yeah.
Talking about this, but then they were talking about like how they wanted to watch a movie when they got back, and they get there, I'm fucking watching soccer. Sorry.
Say oops.
I got
Whoopsies.
$50 on this game. You're gonna sit here and watch.
Yeah.
Do you have $50 on Brokeback Mountain, fag?
Nice.
Should have said that.
I should have. That would have been. He probably wouldn't have liked that one. But I need to
But
get.
it would have landed with a
I
few.
need to get to this joke. It wasn't even. I didn't say it, but it was gonna be the easiest one-liner in my life. I could have said it 3 times. They set me up. They alley-ooped me 3 times.
What was it?
And every time I didn't jump. I just watched the ball go.
You pussyfooted.
And I
Because
was
there
devastated.
was a
because it
different
was
sexuality.
because
in
there was a gay man in the room
Mm-hmm.
talking about how the fact he wanted to watch this said movie that they kept talking about in the Uber. They got there. I was watching sports. He was like, "Well, if you like I don't want to make Brady watch this movie. Like it's like, you know." And then I was like,
was it
in my
Brokeback
head,
Mountain?
I'm like, what, gay? Like, that's all it would have been. It would have
You
been the
didn't say it?
easiest one-liner in my life. But I didn't know how it would be taken because I'd never met this dude.
Yeah.
And, like, I was not in a place of, like, wanting to deal with anything like
That's
that.
fair enough.
But it was
Did you
like,
figure out what the movie was?
I mean, he said the movie title.
Was it
He
Moonlight?
said it was like something like that, like La La Land, like one of those, like, movies that's...
It's a musical.
Gay.
He's talking about Sweeney Todd.
It was a musical. It was a musical movie.
Grease.
And he just like he
Hairspray.
said it like 4 different times. Like, I don't want to make Brady watch it. It's like, you know, it's like theater-y, blah blah blah. Like I just
Rent.
every time I was just like, it's a gay movie, but I just like couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of pissed because I think that would have been the fucking ice. That would have been like,
You
oh,
broke
like
through the ice.
yeah, where it would have been like such a good joke
Yeah.
for him to be like, oh, he's comfortable, he doesn't care,
Yeah.
and he's actually kind of funny about it. But then I just fumbled, and now like I don't know if I'm gonna get an opportunity again like that.
I'll be honest, dude. That's a tactic that I started employing like in my late teens. Is like the abrasive comedy works 90% of the time.
For
it
sure.
doesn't always land, but like if you hit somebody with like a light jab or a light roast and like a smile, like that shit is how you cut through to somebody's like vulnerable side.
Yeah.
Like a little subtle like that Mark Norman bit, like a little subtle racism, even towards that person, like it
Yeah.
opens up so much.
It does. I was pissed.
It's like
man.
we're both human, man. I'm here to have a
You
good
can
time.
tell. I'm still thinking about it. I'm thinking about him.
You should have done it. Yeah, you think about Thinking about his tight little fucking gay ass, right?
Yeah, it was crazy too because we watched like a Disney movie and all the girls fell asleep and he and I were the only ones who stayed up to finish it.
Oh yeah.
And then when I went to bed,
They
I
said,
turned
"Oh,
around.
Brady, my sugars are low, so you need to give me something sweet."
Yeah, and I said, "You're at the right spot because this dick, savory."
You said this dick, 90% high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah. No, I actually like got up, like went, put my empty Crown Royal can. It was one of them cans. I wasn't macing them. It was one of them cans.
Nice.
So I threw the can in the recycle.
Thanks,
I
Beans.
walked back. I like swung my shoulder and I was like, "Night." And he was like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "To bed." And he was like,
Without
"Really?"
me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you beat me. He said, "Really? Without me?" And I was like, "Well, Caitlin's in there. Like, she's already in bed. Like, if she was asleep on the couch, like, you could come in with me.
The
Yeah.
couch is too loud.
Like,
and-
she only has a queen size bed. Like, it was a king size.
He says, "Well, I'm a queen."
I'm
or
a
did-
queen size
He
bed.
said, "Where are you going? I can smell your balls from here. I can
Yeah.
tell they're blue."
Oh my god, they were so blue. They were so blue. They were so blue. They were purple, dude. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
dude. Blues Clues. Motherfucker needs a floozy to suck them loose, huh?
Yeah, they were fucking. They were lost.
Yeah.
I like that.
They needed
floozy.
to be found.
I do like the word floozy.
We could use that.
It's like an old school like term
It's
for
a
like
doozy.
slut, whore. Like, she's a floozy.
Yeah,
She's a dirty little floozy.
it's like floozy is to slut as flapper is to whore.
flapper.
Flappers.
I feel like that's like a
one.
flapper is more like a cultural thing. I don't think that's like a behavioral thing.
I don't know about
Well-
flapper.
A flapper is like a lady from the 20s with
tw-
like the bob cut that does the.
They're the dancers, but they were the whores. They were the fucking like pole dancers of their time.
What
Yeah,
are they called?
yeah.
Bobby Soxers.
The whores, flappers. That's what we call them.
Oh, teeny boppers.
Whores,
S-
whores.
Synonyms. Hey,
Yeah.
we out here riffing them.
whores.
Whores. I feel like
Flappers.
there's a better analogy. I really felt like you were onto something.
My bad, dude.
You're good, man. You're good. Let me stew.
You'll find it.
You won't though because I did already.
Yeah. Because floozy is like, what was the one you compared floozy
That's also
to?
like a
Floozy is to slut as flapper is to whore.
Floozy slut is like.
I
Yeah.
feel like I've heard
No, there's not that
floos-
many terms for like whores. We need to come up with some.
I feel like floozy has
Let's run 'em
another
through.
context too. I feel like I've heard floozy as like a adjective for something that hasn't worked. Like, oh, that was a floozy.
A fluke, maybe? Like that
I
was a
think you're
fluke?
mixing the word fluke and fugazi.
I might be.
Fugazi.
Hey, Fugazi.
Pretty
I drive a
retarded.
Fugazi.
Oh god.
Maserati?
I woke up
Floozy.
in a new fugazi.
Maybe like, it does sound like flimsy.
Fugazi.
Like a piece of shit. Like, oh, it's flimsy.
flimsicle.
God, dude. We're like Shakespeare coming up with words over here.
We should write our own dick.
Yeah.
Our own word for dick or what? I'm
Dictionary.
Yeah, should have known.
I was gonna start cutting words in half.
Dude, what do you mean? You not been friends with me for the past 6 years?
Lotion. That's how you say lotion.
Oh god.
That's fair. That's I should have known this already.
Oh god, give me another freaking. Make me
Damn,
wiser.
dude, off the Bud heavies.
We got to be 40 minutes in because I got to pee again.
Dude, I gotta pee.
God, you pissy boys, go sword fight. Let me
Dude, I
talk
drank
to the
this whole
crowd.
tall boy. This is 4 beers in one.
Yeah, you
That's
sure?
like
I thought it was
2.5.
2.5. Yeah.
Same thing. I wrote some shit down this week, and
Tomato,
some of them are
tomato.
bangers, dude.
Wrote some shit down like what? Like things that pissed you off throughout the week?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Hater.
What'd you say?
Hater.
Hater? Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
one of the things that peeves me, there's the 2 peeves that I have. Bro, the fake autism shit
Dude,
drives me crazy.
We did this last week. I don't want to do it again.
Fake autism? No. I found that one video that says,
We dove into when autism became cool.
yeah, when autism
Yeah.
became cool.
It's all the same shit. It's all retarded.
People
Yeah.
use this shit as such an excuse. I saw this video of this bitch. She said, I'm not lazy. I'm autistic. There's a difference. Say, no, bitch, you can be both. Like, you
Yeah.
can be a lazy autistic person.
Yeah.
It's totally, like, you just are. If you don't like to do stuff and you like to sit there and decompress, you're lazy.
Yeah,
and that's okay.
It's kind of wild.
You're
that
allowed to
people-
be
yeah.
lazy.
You're not though.
They want to be praised for something that like is on paper a downfall now.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of the fad of the internet now.
It's like, I need special rules and help for everything. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, everybody does in some weird way. Get
Yeah.
over it. Suck your own dick
I mean,
elsewhere.
it's like, it's the classic. Because I'm certainly ADHD in
exactly.
many ways.
And you're not a fucking whiny little pussy bitch about it.
But it is like, no, I'm not. Far from it. But the thing of ADHD that I identify with like the most
Yeah.
is when I have this is another one of those like I'm not lazy, I'm just ADHD, which you could just insert autistic in there. But it's like when you have something scheduled for 2:00 in the afternoon, you can't do anything until that because you're like paralyzed because you're like preparing for the thing that happens at 2, which is like a pretty real thing for ADHD folk. Like, and I've talked to many people that feel similar, where it's like you just can't be productive when you have something planned.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's also like you can.
It's also, yeah, that's what I'm saying is like, yeah, you're allowed to have these proclivities and things, because I do too. But like, guess what? When the rubber meets the road, now what? It's like, yeah, you have fucking executive dysfunction. You can't do important things. Like, you have a hard time cleaning. But guess what? If you don't, the consequences will be there.
Here's
like,
another
just
one.
Because you can't, like, doesn't mean that you can't figure out how.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the same thing with me.
The
Like,
thing with the ADHD to like piggyback on it and to give the fucking answer to the fucking ADHD people that want to use that as a cop out. It's like, hey, here's another thing that ADHD people say. Oh, I'm ADHD. That means when I take my shoes off, that means my day's ended. Like, you can't do anything once your shoes come off because
some
that
slippers,
means
pussy.
you're supposed to go to bed, whatever, lay down, rest, whatever. No. How about this? When you have something to do or to be doing at 2 in the afternoon,
keep your fucking shoes
fucking
on.
wake up at 10 and put your shoes on.
Yeah, exactly.
And you'll find something to do, dumb fucker.
I think you said it. The part I don't like about it, because you're so allowed to have disabilities, and it's cool that people are spreading awareness so that like people aren't just judged like without the full context of like potential neurodivergencies and stuff. But like, it's not a goddamn excuse. It's not a get out of jail free card. It's not a gold pass to be an asshole or be a piece of shit.
Yeah,
like
I'm retarded as fuck. But
yeah, Dan is well known as autistic.
I still can't just not show up to work because I'm retarded.
exactly.
Or, you know,
Like, I can't just not fucking go, like, you know, you can
I
come up
can't
with
not
infinite
walk on the
amount of
sidewalk
examples, but
because I'm counting 1, 2 every time I step in between the cracks.
Bro.
it's just the excuses can only go on so long before you realize, here is who I am.
I'm
Here's what I
autistic
need to
because
deal with.
I bite my jaw and open it every time we pass a telephone pole on the street when I'm looking out the window of my mom's car in the Explorer out the passenger seat.
Yeah, so autistic of you. I'm about to
Yeah.
start doing those fucking, like, fake autistic reels. I was going to
Do it on
one.
Brown Bag, dude.
I will do that. I was going to do one that's, like,
Fuck
the
it.
autistic urge to wipe your ass after you shit, and then just, like, have, like, a face. I was going to do another one that's, like, when you find out that, like, black people are from Europe and white people are from Africa, and then, like, you know? And
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, it would just be comments full of, what the fuck are you talking about? So it's like, I'm just kind of trying to bait people now.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like, yeah, duh. It's like,
Have
source,
you ever heard of the land bridge, dude? Like,
source, Joe Mama.
you
yeah,
don't
dude.
understand my ethnicity.
I say, anybody,
Source,
like,
trust me, they.
or like somebody confronts me, I'll just be like, I'm autistic.
That's the response to every comment.
a get out of
like,
jail
what
free
are you
card.
fucking stupid? I'm autistic.
Yeah.
Then they have to apologize.
Yeah, then they have to fucking go to jail.
Yeah,
Have
now
to go to
lawyers
gulag.
are involved.
Dude, the other thing
Did you
that's
say
been...
the gulag? Nice.
We're commies
Gulag
over here.
reference in there real
We're
quick.
commies.
Holy shit, 1v1 me, bitch.
Yeah. Another thing that peeves me, bro, is like the whole fucking, like, my race invented this, therefore you may not partake. That shit is so stupid, bro.
Yeah.
The dumbest argument. Like, I sent videos in the
Yeah.
group chat, like, ooh, the obelisk stolen from Africa. Like, and then the one of like, oh, well, black people invented country music. It's like, no, the fuck they did not. Like,
Dude.
country music is just a dude with a southern accent and a guitar. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way that they were the first ones to play a guitar and have a southern accent.
Well,
it's impossible.
It's
not impossible,
let's
but
be
it's,
real here.
it's unlikely.
They didn't have guitars.
Probably not. Yeah, exactly. And like, it probably came from like.
And if they did, they
Like
stole
Spain.
it.
And like, yeah, from like, I'm pretty sure the guitar was
From their
literally invented
master.
in Spain.
Yeah.
Jesus, bro.
Oh, that's what you mean?
I
I
implied
think that's what he meant.
Dan got it.
Damn,
That's
bro.
the imply, yeah.
It went over my head.
He was saying that even if they could have guitars, they had to have stolen them
From their
They
fucking-
could.
Went right over my head like a flying slave, dude.
Dude,
put some
they
chains
can-
on it so it
they
doesn't
can fly. Yeah, that's crazy.
I hate that shit, man.
I do too. I think it's the dumbest shit.
It's so illogical.
I like the whole, like, dude. I'm gonna be honest here.
Uh-oh.
I swear
What's
to
the
you.
time? What's the time?
I
the time?
swear to you.
105.
I might be wrong.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
fully.
throw one
That's a
after
good
him just so we
preface.
can keep it.
I'm fully aware of like this may be wrong.
Yeah,
but
okay.
from what I have witnessed,
I'll give you pushback if it's wrong.
the only race that says that shit are the African Americans.
I will say that's not true, but that is mostly true, and that's who I've seen most of the time. I've
And
seen one or two Native
I will
Americans.
push back on that
one
and
or
say
two
it's because
Mexicans.
you are both saturated to those markets.
Well, I'm not saturated to any particular market.
But I would say if you subscribe to more Latino media, you would see that it's the
Oh,
same
yeah.
from that
They
side.
do
Or
the
if-
same thing.
if you
It's just
subscribe
less.
To,
Yeah.
exactly. And it's just more at the forefront of your algorithm because there's
Yeah.
so many in our culture, like what
Yeah.
we have to deal with. It's, you know.
Well, it's like if you grow up in the, like, you know, around areas we do, there's black and white and, like, barely any Asians, barely any, like, Hispanics.
Yeah,
It's black
those are
and
like
white.
the 2% that make up for the other 49.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just a hair.
I don't know what school you guys went to, but we didn't have 49% black.
No, we didn't have.
No,
49%
no, I
black
just
in
mean,
Goshen, but,
For every like,
but like in the country, like
yeah,
you
In
see
the
more black
country,
people than you see Asians.
Yeah, for every 5 black people, you have 1 Asian.
If
like,
that,
that's kind of how
yeah.
the country
I
works.
work with an old black dude named Joel, and he's a fucking G.
yeah, man.
Love that guy.
Hell yeah.
He was great.
That was the most racist.
Shout
that
out
was
to this black guy I
The
know.
most racist shit on the
Bro.
podcast thus far. The
Shout out a
age-old
random black
just,
guy.
I'm a homie with this black dude.
So I have a friend that's black.
No, but here's the funny thing about him is like today, I just said some like normal shit that I would say that's like kind of slang talk, and he just started dying laughing, and he's like, "I love it when y'all talk like that." I was like, "Dude, what do you mean?
That's pretty
Talk
funny.
like a kid with a fucking
Like a Gen Z.
yeah,
So yeah, no cap. It's hilarious.
some sort of, I forget what I said, but I said like, God, it was like I said something about like somebody being a slacker and like that's I said I thought I must be I said I was tripping or something like that, and he was like he started fucking dying laughing.
Yeah, I got reprimanded by my neoliberal sister because I
He's
don't
an
know.
AAV.
Yeah, you remember. I don't know what the fuck the Instagram post was, but it was something fucking.
I think you said like Trina.
It was another one. It was something
another one.
stupid and arbitrary about like somebody doing something again, and I just captioned the story like another one, like on the top of the story post.
DJ Khaled.
Yeah, my sister corrected me and was like, using A in place of a ER is actually AA or AAVE, right?
No, it's just AAV.
African American vernacular
Vernacular. Vernacular homicide.
Yeah, for sure. But either way, she was like, "Yeah, you can't do that. Like you're code switching on your story, and like you as
I don't
a white
even know what
male."
you're talking
Say,
about.
goddamn, bitch, I smack
She
you in
was
the mind
saying
next time
that
I see a
me
wild
saying
guy.
another one in reference to DJ Khaled.
So you have to say another.
It was racist
Yeah.
because me as a white person, I can't use another because that's an African American vernacular.
Vernacular.
Vernacular language. So it's something that they have developed.
Also, I just want to give
that
you this.
I'm not allowed to use.
Vernacular manslaughter was good.
Thank you.
I don't know what vernacular means because I've
It's just
said
the way you
vernacular?
chat. It's
I've
the way
said the
you
wrong
chat.
word like 3 times.
It's the way
at
you
least.
chat.
Yeah, vernacular is like a local or like specific to a group, like the way you talk.
Like,
Where you chat.
you got like, you know, the southern vernacular.
Yeah. So I don't know where I
It's
land
specific
on that.
words
I'm
and
still
shit.
gonna, you know, say another one. But
I'll
Dude,
say that shit's retarded.
I'll say,
Yeah.
dude, fuck.
am I not allowed to say trana? Or
That's
like
kind of
hella?
racist. Like, think about it, man. You're
Finna?
saying that
I can't
like
say probably.
like
No,
that
doesn't work.
Like you're saying that black people are illiterate. Like when you say that like they don't know how to speak correctly, it's like no, some like black people, but like what about the black people born in the burbs that talk regular? Like are they not part of Africa? What about their African American vernacular? Is it different because they speak like white people? It's like no, they're still speaking black. There's no such thing as speaking black.
Yeah. I
That's
don't like that
bullshit.
it's been fully two-sided.
But if you threw a white person in the fucking ghetto, they would learn Ebonics. Like it's just the way it
Yeah.
works. It's what you're surrounded by.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
like we're
it has
surrounded by
nothing
people
to
saying
do
no
with-
cap for real on God.
No cap for real on God, bro.
Like it
I've
just
been
is what it
hearing
is.
that.
All of our peers say that. How are we not allowed to? Like
Yeah.
of course we are, bro, on God.
That's
No cap?
That's
real.
And dude, here's the thing too, and I don't know how much you guys know about Cockney. You know about Cockney?
Yeah.
So like
Nothing but slang.
we do that shit like the whole like mocking shit of like loosely
Like I hate you.
loose chew.
Yeah.
Like it's all like loosely related wordplay that then gets turned into now that's the word that means this thing, where it was like we used to say like quack quack mazel tov instead of saying fuck you
Yeah.
because it was duck Jew and then it was quack quack mazel tov, and it's like those things becoming, and then it just became like mazel tov. We would say mazel tov instead of saying fuck you, and that's like literally Cockney rhyme, but that's like what we did growing up. We had our own version of it, but every single neighborhood or community has their own loose version of it.
Definitely.
And it's like, and the longer you stay there, the more it develops and the longer you hold on to it.
Yeah, I'd be about it if somebody hit me with a duck Jew instead of a fuck
Hey.
you. I'd be like, hey, yo, that was a good one.
We
Be
talked.
sick.
Me and Dan talked about this. It's because like for most of history, shit wasn't written down. You just heard it. So like
Yeah.
you would go off of the way things worked phonetically. Like when you say something, like what was it? I saw like this Mexican dude like in his phone. It said like ANAI like in. It basically was like unemployment, but it was unemployment. He just spelled it like how it sounds phonetically. It's like that's why, because like when you're fucking like if you're hella ghetto, like you're not a fucking all-star reader.
No.
Like you're kind of busy selling crack or something.
Yeah.
So like you're not spending your time like
You're
being
using
well
the tools
read.
you got. Yeah.
So it's like I think that's how language evolves so quickly. Or like little kids, like they have a loose connection to like the words. It's not so rigid in their mind.
Yeah. I mean,
And
that's like
rappers and
my
shit,
favorite
it's
part
like liquid
about
language.
language.
Yeah, it changes, it morphs and grows.
Yeah. It's the best is when you like forget that you're in a different place and you don't code switch.
Oh yeah.
And you fucking like say some Mazel Tov shit in LA and everyone's like, what are you fucking saying?
Shit, what is that?
And I'm like, oh, my bad. Oh,
Yeah.
the reason I brought that up is because like we say on God, but like I say on sweater because sweater God, swear to God, on God, on sweater. And it's like, so now that's even like 5 steps beyond saying on God. So it's like,
You're
can I
saying
not,
nothing.
can I say, yeah, well, but
Just don't speak. Yeah.
people,
Shut your fucking mouth.
people
actually.
saying on God are saying nothing. But
Yeah.
if that, my question, I
Bet.
guess the reason what I'm saying is like, can I not say on sweater, even though that's like my version of this like
It's BFV.
AAV.
Brady Funk vernacular. You fucking me up. Getting that word.
I don't even remember the word I said at first now.
You said
you didn't say a
It
word,
wasn't a
like
word.
vernacular or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I gotta piss.
I'm fucking retarded. So,
dude.
yeah. I wasn't
I
gonna
just
get
like
that
that.
word right.
That's my question. Where it's like, I would want to ask your sister that. Where it's like, can I not say this version, my own version of this
Yeah.
thing that you now is deeming as like AAV? Which
Yeah, I'm not
this
sure
is the
what
first
the
time I ever heard
determining
about that.
factor is to where it's like, hey, you can't use this. Like, why can't I use this? Well, because they've developed it. Well, I've developed some things that other people use. So,
Yeah.
like, so I don't draw that line.
And they've developed, like, they, who is they?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean they've
I
developed
don't
it?
know. Everyone's trying to fight the good fight. You know, everyone's trying to be the good guy, and that's why us even talking about a subject like this is seen as frowned upon, just 'cause it's like, oh, you just don't go there.
Who sees it as frowned upon? To be honest,
The fucking general public, just people don't.
dude,
wanna
I don't believe that.
They don't affiliate
I'm
themselves.
gonna be honest.
Well, it's because of
I
cancel
don't
culture,
believe
man.
it.
Like, you don't want to affiliate with something that's taboo, because then you're riding that borderline of stripping
I
your
know
shit
what
down.
you're saying, but my stance, I guess, is like the way I feel about it is that it's actually not the general public. I think it's actually just a complete minority.
Yeah, but
it's
they're
just
very
the
active on
very
social media.
vocal minority
Yeah.
that makes you think it's the general
Yeah.
public that cares. Because in my opinion, I don't think any fucking person that I
Yeah.
am
Without a doubt.
with on a day-to-day basis would give a fuck about us talking about
I
this.
feel like very often, because there's not a way to format the other side of the argument, it goes unchecked. I feel like that's a very often problem we have with social media, that just, there's no good way to frame someone in this community is being toxic to females. It's like, no, they're not being toxic to females. They're being toxic to everyone. It's just the females noticed it first and got a fucking outroar on social media about it. Like, that's very often the key I see, is like, it's just the more vocal people is who's going to drive the direction of,
for sure. But
hardship or controversy.
I agree. I mean, I agree with that. My thing is like, I refuse to believe that the general public is scared of having these conversations or thinks it's frowned upon to have these conversations.
Well, I just think they don't want to, just because they're so taboo.
Risk reward. It's like, what am I going to get out of this conversation?
Yeah.
Probably nothing. What could I lose? A lot.
Yeah, I
Potentially.
guess. But that's where I'm saying, like, I don't think that. Truthfully, I don't think, and this comes from probably the people that I'm surrounded with.
Yeah,
the people that
geography.
Or a little bubble.
the people that I work with, even where it's like,
Yeah, you can say the hard R in construction, by the way. Nobody cares. If you want to, you can say it once an hour.
If you got a neon on, you can say whatever the fuck you want.
yeah, bro, hard hat, you're chilling.
Hard
You're good.
hat, free pass to the hard,
Hard
R.
R, yeah. Hard hat equals hard R, yeah. It's actually math. It checks out.
Yeah, 1 to 1.
Hard X equals hard Y.
Ooh, yeah. Hard dick equals hard nipples.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I used to think that, like, when a girl's nipples got hard, it meant they were turned on.
Dude,
Not true.
not how that works.
No.
Goosebumps.
Dude, back to the, like, vernacular thing. Imagine, like, a black dude coming out of the ghetto, like, talking, like, prim and proper, like some kind of, like, white bank teller, and somebody being like, you can't talk like that.
Yeah, you're
Like-
talking white.
He says, like, 50. He's like, no, you have to say 50.
50.
Yeah. Say,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm about to go to the store. Say, do you mean finna? It's like, Jesus Christ, no.
Yeah.
Like, you can't police people's languages unless you're like some weirdo. It's like, why do you
Yeah.
want to tell people how and how not to talk? And
Fighting the good fight.
yeah, that's what I was saying, dude. It's like the people that perpetuate this conversation are like trying to fight the good fight. So
you
then,
mean trying to?
yeah, they're trying to fight the good fight.
There you go.
And so, like,
Yeah, that's a clip right there. If we had a large following, just look at these fucking pigs
yeah, dude.
using Trana.
Trina.
That's crazy to me because I've never even heard that. I've never even heard, like,
It's because it's illogical. It's like,
I've never heard anybody say you can't put an A at the end of it because you're code switching.
that's only,
That is insane, and, like, I'm sorry that you guys have to deal with that, or, like, Dan, you have to deal with that.
yeah.
African American Vernacular English. It is
Vernacular.
AAVE.
That's Aave. That's a fucking DeFi platform on Ethereum. Fuck
it
off.
really? Well,
yeah.
Yeah, it's.
I got reprimanded for using AAVE in 2016.
I think it's like
That's crazy, bro.
inherently racist to like try to separate people so much, and that's just like because we grew up like in the early 2000s when people like kind of had the like pre-critical race theory before like everything was seen through a racial lens. Now I look at everything through a racial lens for the lulz,
To judge it, to
for
laugh
the
at it.
memes.
You guys
Yeah.
want to hear the
It's hilarious that people
examples
do
of,
that. So
AAVE
racist.
that they give you? They're pretty funny.
Yeah, what is it?
She has been ready for a while. She been ready.
What the fuck? They can't have that one.
He doesn't work there. He don't work there.
I would.
No.
He don't work there no more. Where's
She-
the no more?
She walks to school. She walked to school.
Dude, all right. So this is
She walk. It's just.
that sounds racist.
Those are the top.
improper.
Those are the
It's
top
just-
3 examples.
It's grammatically incorrect English is black English.
Who wrote that?
Want to know what's even funnier? The second recommended search after I just Googled AAV is it safe to use AAV?
Is it safe? Say no, they'll get you.
Is
on
it
it.
safe?
One will come and get you in the middle of the night.
It says Jesus fuck, I'm retarded.
AAVE is what you typed in.
AAVE legit as one of the largest loan providers with a highly effective
Ethereum DeFi. Told you.
intuitive protocol.
Oh, that's
AAV
funny.
appears legit and stands to the top of.
I
most
fucking
recommended
knew it.
lists.
As when you said it, is it safe to use? I knew that was the crypto question.
Thank God, because I was worried. I'm glad I clicked the little drop down on
Dude,
Google.
as soon as you
'Cause,
said that,
yeah.
I know that there's some fucking kid in their fucking mom's basement being like,
Yeah.
"Am I gonna lose all my money if I use this platform?" No, buddy. So it's safe. It's good to go.
Dude,
That's funny though.
AAVE is just like a southern accent, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Like, is that
more
what that is? It's
famously.
just a
Isn't
southern
it?
accent?
Isn't it?
It says
Oh, yeah.
more
I said,
famously
isn't it?
known as
Isn't it?
Isn't
AAVE or Ebonics.
What if-
Ebonics.
Yeah.
Which
That's
sounds
the old
racist.
school word, bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh. I can't say bruh either.
No,
Fuck.
you can't say bruh. They invented that, bruh. But like
shit, man.
the people I grew up around, they would say we was down by the creek. We was
Yeah.
playing outside.
Yeah.
So we was at the park the other day. Is that AAV? What is that?
It's
That's
funny
fucking-
that the AAV Google search
That's
is
RV.
mixed with crypto questions and racially edgy questions.
Yeah, dude, it's the great race war / crypto.
Each drop down was like, is this about race or is this about finance? Like,
That's amazing.
It's so stupid to think that like a color of a person's skin should determine the way they talk. It's just racist, dude. Like, why is
That's
all the
the
fucking
thing, bro.
anti-racist shit so racist?
Yeah. But dude, fuck it. I hate it.
I know, that's my peeves, bro.
I hate it. It's so
It's like racism is literally making a comeback.
you're literally like the most racist people are the people trying to combat racism.
Yeah, it seems like. I mean, that's what Malcolm X said, bro. He says that a white liberal is like a fucking wolf in sheep's clothing. I believe
Yeah.
that shit because it's like
Definitely.
I've never felt the urge to get on my knees and apologize for my white privilege because I don't
Yeah.
feel guilt. Like I don't feel
Dude,
guilt.
okay. I'm privileged, sure.
We all are.
But like
It's all fucking
how much
relative.
better
anyhow.
do I have it than you in terms of life expectancy?
Uh-huh.
Like yeah, I'm not poor, okay? I grew up like having to put water in the fucking laundry detergent to make it last longer.
Right.
I know some people in the hood be doing that. They be putting water in their fucking A1 steak sauce to make it last longer. Like, I'm not poor, right? But do I have privilege? Certainly.
Everybody.
Do
does.
you also have a privilege? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could go play basketball in the NBA.
You could probably dunk. That's a privilege in my world.
where I can barely even touch rim.
You have big dick privilege. You ever thought about that?
You got
Black?
an extra inch and a half on
You ever
me,
thought about
bro.
that, black people?
Let me say Trana, because you got an extra inch and a half on me.
Dude,
Yeah, dude.
I think it adds up.
That's fair trade-off.
I 100% agree with
I
that.
got a 4.5. You got a 6.5.
I
Let
could
me
say-
say Trana.
Yeah, on God, bro. I can say that shit. If you got the hammer.
That's a fair trade-off.
All I'm saying is y'all can dunk and I can get a job.
That's
Jesus.
what's so. They say I'll retire at 60. That's what's so stupid, and you'll be on welfare. That's what's so stupid about the whole fucking
Yeah.
privilege conversation is that, like, how illogical it is. Like, it's all context dependent. Like,
Yeah.
you're not privileged if you're like if it's dark at night in the ghetto. Like, no. You're a fucking target. You're a mark. Like,
Yeah.
you're not privileged in that context. Like, are you privileged when it comes to like talking to a police officer? Maybe. Like,
Maybe.
it's not even 100% yes or
Maybe.
no. It's like,
But
if you're a
it's-
clean black guy and a dirty white guy,
If you're a
I
black
think you're
guy,
worse
if you're a
off being
black
a dirty
guy
white
and
guy.
you're holding a latte,
Yeah.
you're fine.
A black guy with a latte is so harmless, bro. What is he gonna
fine.
do? He's just gonna
got some
sip
gray
some.
pants on.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got
Handshake.
slacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got slacks and like loafers.
Loafs.
I'm
He's not
probably
hurting
trying to
anybody.
get his business card. Like he's an asset.
And it's like, yeah, you won't be able to use
He
your
is an
privilege.
asset. He'll make
Ah.
you some money.
Like your privilege doesn't work anymore if you run it. Like your black privilege, quote unquote, doesn't work anymore if you run into like a racist. But like, you're talking to a racist. Of course, it's not gonna
Yeah.
fucking apply then. It's like if a racist cop. It's like, yeah, he's racist. He's
How
gonna
about
do what a
me?
racist would do.
I don't have privilege when I show up to the park trying to hoop. Everyone
No.
thinks I suck.
Yeah, probably.
Nobody
They don't-
wants me on their team.
You'll get picked last.
I'm
Or
a last pick.
something I talked about all the time is like in rap music or even jokes. Like there's kind of something that growing up in the country, like when black kids moved into town, they were cool instantly.
For sure.
Like you had to become uncool. Like you showed up with all the credit and then you had
For
to
sure.
you had to fuck it up to like
Yeah.
go down the rungs. But like as a white kid, you're a new kid, you show up, there's nothing special about you.
You're
If I was
usually a weirdo.
yeah, and I was. So if I was a black kid being the new kid all the time, sure, I probably would have encountered racism, almost 100%.
That's a
But
fact at our homeschool as well.
That's what it was.
We had
everywhere,
a dude
bro.
that pulled up and was like
Just
popular
instantly
as fuck.
killed for no reason.
It was like that for anybody that wasn't white.
Exactly,
Because you
you're-
just
you're
don't
different.
see them.
Yeah.
You don't see them that much, that race, whatever. And then they come, and then it's like you want to learn, you want to talk to them, like
Yeah.
learn about them, like find their downfalls, see where you can exploit them.
And like,
You know?
sure, maybe it's better to be able to get a loan for your house than it is to be the cool kid at school. But like, nonetheless, the point being that it is context dependent is the reality of the situation,
Yeah.
as opposed to white privilege, black privilege. That's just the dummy dumb way to look at it.
It is.
Which is how everybody looks at it.
refuse,
Everybody's a dummy dumb.
like dude, I didn't have white privilege when I got pulled over and arrested twice.
Yeah, exactly. You were fucking marked down by your last name, and like you were a target because of who you were, not
Yeah.
because of your color. Like it didn't save you.
No, it didn't. But
And the same thing, like that's my brother's gripe with it. Like we grew up poor. It's like where was our fucking privilege when like when we had to move like all the fucking time?
yeah,
Like where was our privilege? Like
you didn't have it.
yeah, exactly. Like it didn't feel like it when you're surrounded by a bunch of white people and you're the poor one. You're the bottom of the fucking barrel.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's weird. It's the dumb. It's just stupid, dude. And it hurts my heart that like so many people think about it that way.
Bunch of middle class white kids griping about
That's
being
who
poor.
does it, dude. It's not. It's some black people that think like that, but it's mostly white people that think like that, which is what's fucked up about it.
Yeah.
At least in my experience, like I've met a couple like black racists, but like they weren't fucking nearly as bad as the white ones. Like the white ones against like their own
Dude,
whiteness.
I don't think I've ever met somebody who's legitimately racist. And maybe that's me because
Just depends on how you look at it.
yeah, like maybe it's me because of the lens that I view life through, and I
Yeah.
view life through like everything's a joke and everything's
Yeah.
a bit lens, and to where maybe the comment somebody X person said as a real comment, like they meant it, but I took it as a joke because I couldn't possibly fathom they meant that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, which I'm not counting that out, but for the most part, I don't think I've ever legitimately like
Met it
heard
like a person
anybody.
supremacist.
Yeah, somebody who's like, no, they're under me.
Oh yeah.
I'm better than them.
That's most of the time is like you'll talk to a racist dude and he has like a black friend or like black friends, and it's like that doesn't make you not racist, but like it does mean that you can put aside your hate to have human interaction, which is
Yeah.
like, well, at that point in the practical sense, why does it matter if you're racist if you like operate not racist?
Yeah.
Like if you aren't hurting anybody, then like believe whatever you want about black people or Asians or white people. Like who cares if you're not hurting anybody?
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's weird because like I'll hear it come out every
'Cause
so
that's
often.
that's the nuance. Like, but nobody wants to have that conversation. They
Yeah.
want things to be racist, not racist.
Well, dude, the problem, you know, I'm fucking smarter than everybody else, but like
Same, dude.
most
I know the
people
struggle.
don't understand what the word nuance even means,
Yeah.
let alone can read the nuance when it's there.
Yeah,
So it's like these people that are discussing this shit legitimately like don't understand that there's fucking nuance
Mm-hmm.
to it because they've never even like pondered on the thought that that's a thing.
it's like the back to like cultures inventing things. It's like, oh, we invented that. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
and like,
Okay. We invented the light bulb.
Yeah.
Are you dark all the time?
I mean, yes, but no, I'm just kidding. No, you set me up. You set me up.
Oh,
You set me up.
I see.
You son of a bitch.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I'm so retarded. I was still in the thought process of like light.
Yeah, Dan.
It's like, what do you mean?
Sometimes legitimate racism does like skip over the autists. Sometimes they don't get it.
Right
It's like,
over
what
the
do
top.
you mean?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, man.
It's like you have the lights turned off. I guess.
It's so silly, man. And it's always like the second step in logic. Like it's like the surface is, oh, you're racist. And it's like the second one is, but he isn't like the next day. Like
Yeah.
or like the Shane
The
Gillis
Shane
bit.
Gillis bit. I wasn't earlier.
He said it's like being
But
hungry.
on the
it's
highway,
Like, it's like,
like-
yeah, if a cheeseburger cuts you off in traffic. I'm not always hungry, but
He's like, and the cheeseburger was whatever came to your mind during that joke.
Yeah.
That's whatever you're racist to. Which I thought of Jews, to be honest.
a Jew cuts you
Really?
off in traffic, you
You
get a
think
little
you could
fumed.
just be like, that was a Jew that cut me off?
Yeah.
Like you could
Certainly.
You could tell.
I'll be
They're
honest.
fucking, they're sniffing the windshield. What do you
They got
mean?
a support Palestine bumper sticker.
God.
What really annoys me is like,
Right is opposit, right?
huh?
I don't fucking
I
know,
said
bro.
support Palestine. If it was a Jewish person, would that be the opposite?
Oh no, they'd be like, "Fuck Palestine."
Okay,
They'd have a
that's
sticker
what I
with like
thought.
the Star of
Yeah.
David says, "Fuck Palestine. Israel belongs to the Jews."
That's. I knew
Big
I had
bumper
that
sticker.
one fucked up somehow.
Dude, what pisses me off? It's not even like usually like fucked up, like beat up cars. It's usually like a nice car driving like an asshole. Like
Always.
when I see that, I'm like,
Always.
"Fuck you, buddy!" Like you
Always.
can't have it all. Like
It's always a
hope you
broad,
crash.
too, bro.
Yeah, a lot of broads.
Always a broad who's just driving crazy.
It never fails. I think it's it's definitely within like 9.8 out of 10, like 98
That's very high
to the
percent.
10. Like it's damn close to 100% of the time that every time I got a full load of shit in the back of a fucking dump truck and somebody's riding my ass while I got the fucking blinker on, it's a girl.
Yeah.
Every single
Yeah.
time. Every like
Happened to me leaving work.
Because
today.
they've never been in a truck with
Yeah.
things they had to strap down
like,
with
I
liability.
don't think
Yeah.
I have ever looked in my rear view and been like, this fucking old fuck dude riding my ass while I'm fucking hauling
That guy worked
10,000
landscaping
pounds.
for a summer
Exactly, yeah.
and knows what the
But
fucking
every
consequences
time
are.
it's fucking Kia Telluride up under my bumper
Yeah.
while I'm fucking struggling to stop coming
Bumper
into a
humper.
four-way. Yeah.
I like to hump them bumps.
Yeah, dude, humple bumple.
Yeah.
Sounds
It's
like
my
a
favorite piece of gum.
hubba bubba.
Humpa bumpa, yeah.
I
Humpa
don't be
bumple.
chewing gum. I couldn't tell you the last time I chewed piece gum.
I love chewing gum.
Dude, I fucking caved. I've been like around so much nicotine vaping lately. I got me a pack of Nick gum. I love it.
Yeah, man.
Nicotine is my like. I'm gonna say a bold statement
And
because it
trace
used to be
amounts,
acid.
it's low-key good for you.
Oh,
In
I-
trace amounts,
Yeah.
it helps
It's
carry white
neurodegenerative.
blood cells.
Yeah. But used to be acid. Then it had a moment of Molly. Then it was just weed for years. Now, the best drug in the world is nicotine.
It's up
It's
there,
up there,
dude.
man. I'm just
The
started smoking
best.
again, man. Smoking cigars.
The best.
So fucking nice, man.
It's such a good stimulant, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I didn't realize how good of a stimulant it was
Till
when
you-
I was
till you didn't have it.
vaping for so long. Yeah. And then like you get off of it and was like, that's why I was so wired all the time. Not actually though. I'm a pretty wired person regardless, but like in terms of like just conscious, like in the moment. I feel like I'm in the moment more when I've got the Nick
It's
sticks.
definitely like a treat.
Yeah.
It's like instead of looking forward to like your next treat, you just always have it.
You know,
Yeah.
Instead of like, oh, like I'm gonna finish this work day and then go home and fucking have a beer. Instead, it's like I'm gonna finish this one task and then rip my vape,
Dude.
and fucking have a cigarette or.
I think it is so good for like workflow because I'll fucking be in the zone working and then like I'll get that urge to like take a break. But if I smoke in that time, I'll just get right back to it.
Yeah.
It's like instead of taking like a smoke break, really regenerate. It's like taking a fucking 1 hour nap, like a smoke break.
Yeah.
It really like puts me right back on track.
Dude, especially music. That
Yeah,
shit
exactly. That's what I'm
crazy.
talking about. Like I'll fucking right like an hour and be like, fuck, I'm exhausted, like smoke, and then like smoke a cigar or a cigarette, and then like immediately want to start back up because I'll get an idea or something cool
Yeah.
like while I'm smoking.
Yeah.
I love nicotine.
Dude, it's the best drug on the world right now.
So good, dude.
It's liquid. I don't know what's gonna be next for me. Maybe it's something good.
Maybe it's a heron, baby. Get addicted
You
to
never
some
know.
dog food, boy.
I'd be down for some dog food.
Yeah.
I'd be barking.
I've heard it's amazing.
Yeah.
Gotta be
Same.
fun. Yeah.
I did it once accidentally. I've told a story.
We talked about it on pod
Yeah.
with Jack.
Yeah. That was a drug-filled episode.
Yeah, it was.
I wonder how his...
Yeah.
True. What
For
time are
sure.
we at?
Time to fucking...
Because I haven't eaten.
Time to fucking shoot some hoops outside and say on God.
No cap, dude. Bet. I'll see you there.
No cap for real, for real?
Just 3 for reals. No capping in a bet. Just 3 for reals. Capping
Capping in a
on
bet.
God.
I just... Shit.
No
My
cap
pants
for
smell.
real. Alright.
3 dudes.
In a room.
Chilling.
Oh,
Just three dudes chilling in a room.